Hey you guys, this is Mrs. O again with Kingdom Barbecue Catering Service and Kingdom Sweets Online. You know, we're a week away from Super Bowl. Yay, go Eagles. Please don't be upset for me saying that. But today I thought about cooking some Super Bowl food. So what we're going to do is a hot spinach dip. It's really good for Super Bowl parties, you know, with the wings and the fries or whatever you're cooking with it. Okay, you guys, so let's get started. So here in this bowl, I have two 10-ounce packages of frozen spinach. And what I did to the spinach, I took it out of the cart. I always rinse my spinach. Don't know why, but I do. And I drained the juice out in a colander to where all of the liquid is out. So you can see it's pretty dry. Okay, so this is my spinach. And if you have the spinach, there's a long leaf spinach, just kind of tear it apart and put it in your bowl. Okay, so right here I have a half of an onion. For 2 packages of spinach, I think that's all the onion that you would need. And I have 1 clove of chopped garlic in here. So I'm going to put this in here. Okay. Let's just spread this around. And of course we can't, definitely forget the seasonings. Okay, here I have a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. The reason I went light with the salt is because the cheeses that I'm going to add contains quite a bit of sodium. So you don't want your dip too salty. So let's just spread this on here. And also, I did not add garlic powder or onion powder because I have fresh garlic in here and fresh onion. Okay, let's stir this around. All right, I see a string here that has to come out. I know you guys are excited about the Super Bowl, so am I. Okay, right here, I have a 1/2 cup of milk and 1 6-ounce of cream cheese. And what I did, I wanted to melt the cream cheese in the milk so that way, again, as I always say, it spreads evenly and consistent, because if you just tear it off and put it in your spinach, some parts might miss the cream cheese. And I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Check it and use a whisk and just stir it. And if it's not all the way melted, do it again for 20 seconds. Do it until you get a consistency like this. So this is the 1/2 cup of milk and the 6 ounces of cream cheese. Okay, we're going to pour that in here. Now remember, this is a hot spinach dip, not a cold spinach dip. Okay. So let's stir this up in here. The Philadelphia cream cheese is really going to give it a nice flavor. Okay, let's get this incorporated. Hey you guys, I think I got the YouTube down. I got to tell you guys something exciting once I present the finished product of the spinach dip. Okay. So I've mixed that up. You see it? How well it's incorporated with the cream cheese and the milk. Okay, next I am going to add 3/4 cups. I always got to look at this to know the name. Reggiano. So this is 3/4 cups. Again, this gives it a wonderful flavor also. So I'm just going to spread that in here. And let's stir this up. And this is where you're going to get your saltiness. So that is the reason I only used 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And all of this is just going to melt together. Okay, here comes one of my tricks I'm always doing. To this, I am going to add smoked red jalapenos, tabasco, chipotle. So I'm going to do, I'm going to say 2 squirts in it. Love the smokiness of this. So let's go 1, whoop, 2. Yeah, you know, that really wasn't 2, but let's call it 2. Okay. And we're going to put this in a 350-degree oven, and we're going to cover it with foil. But before I do that, you know, this is white and green, which is okay, but I want to add a little contrast to it. So let me just spread it evenly first and show you what I'm going to do. All right. Now this is me. I want some more color in here. So I'm going to top it off probably with, it's probably no more than 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese. Okay. I'm sorry, sharp cheddar cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle this on here. I don't want it completely covered. I just want some hints of orange in here. You know, make it kind of pretty, especially for your guests.
Did you add tomatoes?
You can add tomatoes if you like, but you wouldn't want to bake the tomatoes in there. I think it would create too much juice if you added the tomatoes in. Okay. And let's show you this. Okay. This is what I'm going to put in the oven at 350 degrees, and I'm going to put it in for about 22 minutes. And remember, cover it with foil, and I'll come back and show you guys the finished product. Stay connected. Hey you guys, I'm back, and I want to show you the finished product of the hot spinach dip. This looks wonderful. It has the hint of yellow in it, and I'm about to go in so you guys can actually see it. Okay, I got some chips here, kind of like dippers, but if you do it for your Super Bowl party, I mean, it's fine to do Doritos. Just try to get the plain. Okay, now it's hot, you guys. Okay, I think, ooh.
Yeah, it's like a big bite.
That's a big bite. Now, I don't want to be embarrassed and have to spit it out because it is hot. Okay, I'm just going to do a little first. Let me take the fork. You know, I'm not a cusser, but I might let out a word or two, so. Oh, wow. That is really good. And I watched the portion of my video. One time I said a teaspoon of salt, and then I said a 1/2 teaspoon. The correct is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, because this has the right amount of balance of salt, cheese. The cream cheese is really awesome. Okay, I'm gonna try to go in with the chip. Oh, God. Look at that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And this is for you, the Eagles. Okay. I said I had something really important to tell you guys. First, let me get the food out of my mouth, you know, while I'm chewing. Starting in the first week of February, I'm going to do a segment called What's for Dinner YouTube. So what I'm going to do is not a grocery haul. I'm going to go to the store, and I'm going to take you guys with me. And I'm only going to put the things that I am going to cook for a dish for YouTube. And what I would like for you guys to do is comment below and tell me the dish that you think I'm going to cook. So I think this will be exciting. It'll challenge your food skills. So remember, it will start, the first one will start February the 9th. After February the 9th, I have a wedding booked for the 24th. So those 2 weeks, I won't be able to do it. But again, it's called What's Up for Dinner YouTube. And you guys are going to tell me, just by what I put in my basket, what I'm going to cook for you guys. Again, have a blessed week. And my daughter would love to say something.
So what does the winner get if they guess correctly?
I haven't quite decided yet. Let's just see how well it goes. Because this will be my first time actually going to the grocery store, you know, with the camera. I might miss shots. So I'm going to make sure that, you know, I have all my ingredients written down. But I think it'll be fun, and I think it'll challenge your food skills. But anyway, I hope everyone have a blessed weekend. I'm sorry, by the time you see this, it'll be the weekday again. But anyway, go Eagles.